What's going on, my Flappy family? It's your boy Izzy. Welcome if you're new. So we have this reporter that goes by the name of Sabrina that dropped the behind-the-scenes information about Caitlin Clark at this USA basketball training camp. And the way that she's talking, Caitlin Clark made this team, fam. She made this.
Literally. This is crazy. I'm under contract. I guess I plan on returning to the sky and continuing to talk to Tyler.
No one anticipated this. Not the players, not the coaches, not even the cameras. Because Caitlin Clark didn't just turn up on the last day of Team USA camp. She completely upended the system of power. Please hit like and subscribe before this becomes any bigger. This narrative takes an unexpected turn. The USA Story Team camp was meant to be composed, professional, and under control. Rather, it became the most uncomfortable week anyone had ever spent in that gym. And one surprise was the beginning of it all. Silently, Caitlin Clark entered the camp. No announcements, no hoopla, and no speeches. However, after a few minutes, the atmosphere shifted as all of the drills suddenly swirled around her. When she touched the ball, every conversation came to an end. It felt heavier with each repetition. This wasn't an attempt to get attention. Gravity was this.
Yeah, she's there complaining to refs. She's back. She's back. But let's take a listen.
Caitlin Clark back on the court, super impressed with Caitlin just being engaged while she was out and getting back to being able to play.
It was a combination of like USA players going against USA players and then also USA players going against the scout team, which was just like players from small colleges all across North Carolina sort of helping out with that scout team practice. And, you know, she looked like Caitlin. The step back three was there, the passes were there. When she was not playing with Aaliyah Boston, some of the bigs didn't know what to do with her passes. There was one time where she passed it to Hamby and Hamby like brought the ball down. It's like, you can't do that. This is not, you have to keep it up, right?
Straight up.
Just like not expecting where that was coming. But FIBA, naturally, just a lot more physical than other levels of basketball, even more physical than the WNBA. So having to see Caitlin like go at scout team players who were, you know, instructed to play at a FIBA level of physicality was interesting.
The initial shock. Paige Buickers was the first to observe it. When Caitlin ran the offense, the ball went more quickly, the pace changed, and the spacing constricted. The players bent closer. Coaches bent over. It was as if someone had flipped a switch. Angel Reese, meanwhile, had a different feeling. Not rage at first. Something worse. Irrelevant. The wall that is not seen. Angel was playing the same minutes and running the same drills on the court, but there was no rhythm. The ball did not return. She was not favored by the readings. She was completely overtaken by the momentum. Every discussion, every breakdown, every huddle. The focal point was Caitlin Clark. By impact, not by demand. The game that made all the difference. The scrimmage followed. Just pride, no fans, no cameras.
Reese wants nothing to do with this damn Chicago Sky team. She makes it very, very clear at every opportunity. She makes it very clear at every opportunity. She does not want to be on this team. She thinks these players stink. She thinks they stink. She thinks she don't think they have a winning culture over there. She don't want to be there at all.
A point was run by Caitlin. The floor was divided by Paige. The ball appeared to be moving on rails. The game didn't change despite Angel's attempts to impose her presence through physical plays, more contact, and emotional outbursts. It moved possession by possession, more quickly, intelligently, and cleanly. Angel was just eliminated by tempo as he drifted out of the flow without being yanked or benched. It struck at the point of realization. This was no longer a contest. This was a hierarchy. Caitlin was not demonstrating her acceptance. She was demonstrating how the system functioned more effectively. Coaches muttered. Notes were taken by assistants. It was seen by an Angel. She had lost the game in real time. Panic strikes. Frustration became apparent. Body language changed. The energy decreased. The room had already decided on a route, not because she couldn't play. It wasn't a personal matter. It was basketball. Caitlin Clark was selected in basketball. The cruel last day. There was silence on the final day of camp. Too quiet. The drills have a keen edge. The execution was brutal.
stated, Dearica Hamby had a situation where she got the ball, and I think that's when she got blocked. I think that's what she's talking about. But she got the ball, brought it down, right? Caitlin Clark is going to put it right where you need it so you can get it and go up with it. That's another level of skill, another level of thinking, another level of I'm thinking 10 steps ahead, right? It's not only getting the ball to the player, it's getting the ball where the player needs it. That's another level of facilitating. That's why we say, man, Caitlin Clark is the top guard, man. All right, y'all start the conversation in the chat, but I'm just saying, Chelsea Gray is a very entertaining passer. All right, very entertaining. Sometimes her flashiness kind of make her throw the ball away and things of that nature, but Caitlin Clark knows how to get that thing in tough spots. All right, get it in tough spots and get her teammates open, get it to where the teammate can catch the ball and just pull it in a comfortable style. All that is a part of facilitating, man. All right, so I'm not too surprised that players couldn't necessarily handle it. I'm extremely impressed that she brought up they were playing FIBA physical.
Like an experienced player, Caitlin was in charge of the floor, directing traffic, calling moves, and finishing plays. Angel hardly made contact with the ball. By truth, not by punishment. And the choice had already been decided when the last whistle blew. The way out. Angel didn't wait for meetings or announcements. She took a step back. Not yelling, not storming, just done. The gym went cold. Coaches looked at each other. Players refrained from making eye contact, since everyone was aware of what had recently transpired. The fallout. There was more than one player departing. It was an exposed system. The same league that had previously questioned, benched, and ignored Caitlin was suddenly rushing to share her highlights, rework the story, and promote her videos because dominance alters everything. The silent retaliation. Caitlin Clark never uttered a word or made a claim. She was not required to. Her game made a strong statement and did all the talking. You are free to doubt her. You have no control over her impact, but you can postpone her. The last match. Coaches appeared disturbed as camp came to a conclusion, athletes appeared recalibrated, and Caitlin left in the same manner that she had arrived. Even while everything around her burnt, she remained calm, attentive, and unperturbed. It wasn't drama meant to draw attention. This was the truth being revealed through basketball. When it truly matters, when the lights come on, when the pressure mounts. Clark, Caitlin, doesn't make a request right now. She finds the moment, and it is different this time.